Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to a brand new video this week. I'm your instructor, Chris Tyler, and we got a quick one for you this week. We're gonna be discussing how to fix that dreaded flying elbow at the top of your swing, or possibly even that dreaded across the line position that you may have been battling for years. I'm gonna show you guys a simple little drill and a simple little tip that's gonna help you get your golf club on plane every single time so that you're in a much better backswing position to be able to attack the golf ball. Let's go ahead and get started now. Okay guys, so if you've ever noticed on camera or you've had somebody tell you that you've got this really bad flying elbow problem at the top of your swing that typically produces either some rerouting of your swing plane or produces a big over the top kind of miss in your golf swing, then I got a really simple tip that's going to help you overcome that today. And typically the reason why we get our arm in that position in the first place is because we tend to start to push the golf club back with our lead arm very quickly in the golf swing. So what I mean here is if I took both my hands and put them out in front of my body and I started to push my left arm across my center as much as I possibly could, my right arm is eventually going to break. Now that happens early on in the takeaway, but also what happens is it continues to work further and further and further back into your backswing. So what we want to do to help alleviate this, for those of you that have the flying elbow, what we want to try and do is when we're turning our body, we want to try to keep our forearms and our elbows as close together as possible, but relaxed, okay? I don't want you to get really tense trying to deadlock them together. And as you start to work from a takeaway into the top part of your golf swing by flexing your right arm, and you try to hold them close together, what that's gonna force your trail arm to do is it's gonna force your humerus to externally rotate. And so what I mean there is if you hold your arm straight out in front of you, and you flexed it to about 80 to 90 degrees, and then you just rotated your arm away from your body here, or your hand away from your face. That's what we call external humerus rotation. Now that's a variable. Some people don't have much mobility in their shoulder, but you don't really need any in order to be able to hold them close together anyways. So again, what our goal is as we're starting to work from a takeaway position up to the top of our golf swing, is I want you just to try to hold your forearms and elbows close together. Now, the final piece here is at the top of your golf swing, you guys are all gonna become waiters. That's right, waiters or waitresses. I want your right wrist at the top of the swing to feel as though you're holding a tray, okay? So think of this as being like a support brace for your lead arm, okay? So you're gonna imagine that you're holding a tray. So your knuckles at the top of your swing are gonna feel like they're pointed down to the ground, okay? If you have them in a tense position, okay, what you're gonna see is you're gonna get a lot of cupping in the left hand here at the top of the swing, which is extremely difficult to get rid of. But you're also going to notice that your knuckles are facing more in this direction rather down at the ground. That's a dominant position that's going to cause you to either start to reroute the club, and it's going to cause you a lot of flipping at the bottom of the swing arc. So again, what we're looking to do is as we're starting to work from the takeaway position into the top of our golf swing, I want you to keep the forearms and elbows really close together, not tense though, okay? I'm not in a tense position here. And I want my right wrist and my right hand to feel like it's a support brace, and you will have the club dead on plane every single time. So I want you guys to try out about 100 to 300 reps of this at first. Go really slow from the takeaway position into the top part of your backswing by holding the forearms and elbows close together. Then the right wrist is going to feel like a support brace. Let's look at it from down the line. Okay, so now you can see that I'm on plane, my elbow's in line with my body, and now I'm ready to start attacking my downswing from a much better position that's going to promote more consistency and more speed. Okay guys, as always, thanks again for tuning in today's simple little video on how to get your golf swing or your backswing into a much better position this year. I wish you guys all the best of luck. I want to let you guys know I got a great bonus video for you guys to check out today that's going to help you overcome one of the biggest faults in your backswing. It's one of our members' favorites. It's how to build that perfect backswing in just 5 minutes a day. So if you want to see this video in its entirety, then go ahead and click the link in the description below. Or you can click the annotation that's on the screen now to take you right over to that video. Watch it for free in its entirety. Join us on RotarySwing.com. There's hundreds of thousands of users now. We've got great support. We've got a great swing review team that sits there just like myself, looking at your swings, critiquing you, helping you get to the next level or helping you get to where you want to go with a game of golf. All right, guys, so let's get out there. Let's play some great golf. Remember to subscribe to our channel. Click that like button for me. And also let me know if you have any questions or comments, and I'll help you out as best I can. Make it a great day.